tough last year. I'm guessing it hadn't slacked off any right now, right?
No, not at all. It's a lot of talent in the backfield, man. Everybody got talent, so this competition is really up there.
hmm Is it one of those things where if you slip on a rep or even take a half second off, you're worried about dropping down because everybody's so competitive?
Yeah, I mean, you got to go 100% everything you do, all the drills, every practice. No matter we just in helmets, because like you said, the competition, everybody got talent. So yeah, you got to worry about it.
How's your body or mindset different than what we saw at Iowa State?
I mean, it's different. I guess I'd say I'm, I'm used to the game now, so I'm just ready to jump in there and play. So
Less mental slip ups. I mean, you
yeah,
recognize things earlier.
yeah, way easier now. I mean, I'm used to it now, defense wise and offense.
What do you envision your role this year?
This year, just when they call my number, just to go in there and do what I can. They say I'm be the bruiser, so that's what I guess they envision me as.
You look at yourself as that, bruiser, your running
I
style.
think I'm pretty physical.
Is that a dues thing, or is that a Spavital thing, or Dana? Who?
Nah, that's all three. They all say that. Goal line situations. They call my number. Fourth is short, third is short. So yeah, I guess all three of them.
So you'd be a good fantasy pickup then. Right?
Yeah.
How's your ball skills coming?
My ball skills, I'm pretty good. Catching out the backfield, yeah.
When you look at guys like Kennedy and Crawford, they're pretty good out of the backfield catching the ball. That's something you got to work on. Or you think you're pretty good there?
I mean, I've been working in the off season. My hands have got better since the spring, showed in camp. So yeah, I think I got better.
Were you ever asked to do that before? In high school?
High school, I mean, my first year, I ran a spread offense, so we threw it a little out the backfield. But my senior year, we didn't really throw it much out the backfield.
What's the hardest part about making your hands better? Is it just getting your footwork right and getting in the right position to keep going? Is it actually just focus? What goes into those routes?
For me, it's mostly focus. Just looking the ball all the way in. I try to run it without the ball before you catch it. So yeah, that's it. Just looking the ball all the way in.
Think back to the Iowa State game. What was going through your mind when they told you, hey, you're going to have to go in there and get a bunch of carries. We need you today.
Man, I was just thinking like, man, I'm supposed to redshirt this season, man. It's a year ago, but I was excited though. Still nervous at the same time. That's just making sure I didn't want to mess up as much. So yeah, that's what was going through my head at that time.
I'm trying to remember, you came in not right away, but didn't Kennedy get a few carries and couldn't go? Is that how it went? Or Justin got a few carries and
Yeah,
then you got
both of them got. Well, first Justin got a few carries, then Kennedy went in. I went in after Kennedy messed up his shoulder last year. So yeah.
So did you have your helmet buckled out there, or were you just kind of chilling? And
Man, I was kind of just walking walking on the sideline next to the coaches with my helmet in my hand.
the next thing you know, go in like, oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Now that that's over and done with, are you happy that you got that game experience, or you prefer to have taken that red shirt?
No, I'm happy I got that game experience. There's a little bit of exposure too. But yeah, I'm happy. Yeah.
When you look back at that tape, man, what did you do well versus what did you sort of get away with? What kind of mistakes did you have?
A few misreads, like some of the big plays I made could have been bigger. Like misreads, like cutting back too early, stuff like that. So yeah, a few mistakes like that.
Were you surprised you got it that much? I mean, you carried about 30 times that game, if I remember right.
Yeah, I was pretty tired that game. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was a long game. Even when it got to the fourth quarter, still felt like it was going slow. So yeah.
And then when that Baylor game comes around, like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna get another 30 carries. It didn't work out that way.
Nah.
After that Iowa State game, obviously that went well for you. Did you have kind of a welcome to college football moment where it wasn't easy for you, or it was harder in the next couple games? Did you realize, hey, this is pretty hard?
I haven't really, not really, because after that, the next few games I didn't really get as many carries as I did, so it wasn't like welcome to college football, like no crazy big hits or anything like that. But just the pace of the games pretty fast when I first got in, but that's pretty much it.
Was that Sunday after Iowa State sort of next level soreness, or was that what you expected?
Yeah, I was hurting pretty much. I had to get a massage. Coach Mike had to order up a massage the next Sunday. So yeah.
It kind of demonstrates to you, though, how important having a bunch of backs is, isn't it? Because you go through a season, you're gonna get pretty beat up.
Yeah, I mean, it was shocking. 5 running backs. That's crazy. It's like so many went down throughout the course of the season. Like now, I realize that it's a long season, so we prepare for anything.
It's almost like 4 is not enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you find yourself telling Alec, hey man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought I was redshirting last year too, so be ready.
I tell him that all the time. Like the other day, he was like, he didn't get that many reps. So I'm like, I'm telling you, man, it's a long season. Like see what happened to me last year. Like you don't know what can happen. So I tell him that all the time.
Just wait for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.